This is Once Upon a City live from downtown Toronto this evening, guys. There's no other way to describe this evening other than one word: dank. Danky. It's rainy. It's starting to get cold. Friday night. I am on Bremer Avenue, right in front of the Air Canada Center, not Air Canada Center, the Sky Dome. The Sky Dome, guys. How's it going, Dave in Bangor, man? Good to see you, my friend. Diva Tequila. I am hidden under something that's protecting me from the rain. And yes, I am sitting down. So good to see ya. Now, I did bring my umbrella, guys, and I really hope I don't have to use it. I really hope I don't have to use it, but I think I will have to pull out my umbrella. Yikes. Good to see you, Diva. Hope you've been well. Hey, how's it going, Transit Mobile Scooter? Ziggy? Shall I, guys? I want to show you the CN Tower, because you can't see it tonight. You can't see the CN Tower tonight because it's so cloudy. The clouds are low this evening. It's raining. The world's going to shit in a handbasket. But let's take a walk around Toronto. There's the CN Tower, guys. Look. It's hidden behind all that mist and clouds. I wonder what it looks like from up there in the observation deck. So I'm going to head past the CN Tower tonight, guys, so that you can have a look at this. Generally, you can see the CN Tower, but on a rainy, dismal night like tonight, you can. And behind the CN Tower there, guys, is the tallest, well, at one time, one of the newer tallest skyscrapers in the city, but you can see, you can't really see it tonight because of all the low clouds and rain. There's the CN Tower. Now I gotta open up my umbrella, although can I get away with not using it? I try to go without using my umbrella for as long as I can. There's the Ripley's Aquarium, just off of Bremer here in downtown Toronto on this Friday night. I hope everyone's had a good week. Thank you so much, Dave in Bangor, Maine, Diva Tequila, Ziggy, Transit Mobile Scooter. Mark, good to see you, Mark. And anyone else I've missed, thanks for joining on this Friday night. I'm trying to avoid using my umbrella this evening, guys. Let's see how long I can go without using my umbrella. This gentleman looks like he's taking photos of the CN Tower. If only it's covered. Get walking. I think a lot of folks have finished work tonight and decided to head straight home. I haven't seen too many folks out this evening. I was by the Harborfront earlier doing a pre-recorded. And if you're into Canadian children's television programming from the 1950s to the 1990s, hopefully I can put up this video sometime in the next week, because Canada was quite innovative in terms of their children's television programming. And if you're a boomer or Gen X like me, you'll remember some of the shows that I did a video on earlier today, like Mr. Dress Up, Today's Special. If you grew up in Toronto, all of these shows were recorded in Toronto. And currently they have a museum at the Harborfront Center, dedicated to a curated collection of Canadian children's programming, including Degrassi. There's that CN Tower. Where did it go? It's disappearing. The CN Tower has disappeared, guys. Hey, how's it going, Kitty MC Canada? Clifford, I just got a notification that you posted another short or video, and I will watch that later, sir. And right to the left of me here, guys, is the Rogers Center. Hope you had a good week, Kitty. I wonder how that glass broke. It looks quite interesting with all the broken glass there. Hell of a tough sucker. That's a nice one. That's a nice avatar handle you got there. Hell of a tough sucker. Guys, I'm going to make my way towards Front Street. Perhaps I'll walk towards King, and then we'll figure out what we're doing here. Thank you so much for letting us know. Transit Mobile Scooter, he does history on transit in the city of Toronto, Canada, guys. Check him out. Thank you so much for letting me know. Transit Mobile Scooter. Kind of was a little bit on the run before I did my pre-recorded and started this live, but I'm definitely going to check it out. All his things historical from Transit Mobile Scooter in regards to transit and how it has evolved and the history behind some of the transportation, public transportation we have in this city. Exactly, Mark. Mr. Dress Up, the Friendly Giant. I do recall the Friendly Giant, but not specifics, guys. As I get older, I can't remember things as well as I used to. But Mr. Dress Up, Ernie Coombs, sorry, I really hate to pronounce his name and screw that up. He was such an iconic children's host and content creator. He also was an understudy of Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and just an incredible person. He did receive the Order of Canada, Mr. Dress Up, and he was born in Lewiston, Maine, but followed Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers, to Canada, and then when that program went south, not in terms of ratings, but going back to the United States, Mr. Dress Up, Ernie Coombs, decided to stay in Canada. And he actually lived in Pickering up until his death in 2001. And what an incredible person he was. I love Mr. Dress Up. Guys, I am walking north from Front Street. I'm going to make my way over to King, downtown Toronto, on this Friday night. Rainy, a bit chilly. It seems like winter's never ending, Karen from the Humber. I watched your video the other day of the raccoon. Shout out to Karen from the Humber. Oh, you lost the recipe, kitty. I would love to try that recipe, kitty. I love butter tarts. They're just so... I know you said you add sugar to your crust, and that is the game changer, kitty. I would say so. I would totally agree. I wonder if I should pull out my umbrella now. There's the CN Tower, guys. It's blocked by all of the clouds. It's raining here Friday night. Hey, how's it going, Kim, Elijah? You know what? You know what, Transit Mobile Scooter? I think you'd find a vast amount of stories in the city and in regards to accommodation with regards to disabilities. Like, even though there are bylaws in the city that are supposed to make places accessible, there's a number, even some of the places I've gone to, I noticed that you can't really enter some of these restaurants or stores because they're not accessible in the city. But definitely have a lot of stories you could be telling, Transit Mobile Scooter. Hey, how's it going, Caesar? Was it a family recipe, kitty? Butter tarts are very much a staple of Canada. I think they were created in Montreal. A chef in Montreal came up with the idea of butter tarts. And if you're watching from anywhere other than Canada, Canadians love their butter tarts. Very Canadian, eh? That's an interesting looking building. It's kind of... looks like it's wider at the top than at the bottom. I see you. You were denied entry into 2 businesses last year, or access. Yeah, there's a number of businesses that aren't adhering to accommodation. Transit Mobile Scooter. And I know Karen from the Humber has mentioned that she's had accessibility issues as well. It really is a hindrance for people. If you can't get into the business, it's very challenging. I've arrived at King Street, guys. King and John. I think I am going to pull out my umbrella. It is a bit Rainy this evening, Friday night. My 100th umbrella, guys. Let's see if I have it by the end of the night when I get home. Let's see if I still have this umbrella. I mean, umbrellas and gloves and hats and scarves. I've lost 2 scarves this past winter, so let me open this baby up. Shoot. I haven't had to use an umbrella in a while, guys. Give me one moment. Let me figure out how to do this. Shoot. Might have to get out of this corner here. The crowds are coming and I can't open my umbrella. We parked this baby down. Stand by, guys. Let me figure out how to open my umbrella. Duh. Okay. I got it. I opened my umbrella, thank goodness. Choppy! You've returned, Choppy. Thank you. I don't mind the rain either, Ziggy. I'll take the rain too. It is a bit cold out tonight. Right there you have the Princess of Wales Theatre, and all along that stretch there you get the theatre area where they hold the Toronto International Film Festival, and Roy Thompson Hall is just a block west of me here, guys, but I'm going to walk along King. I'm going to be walking west on King this evening, and then we'll see where this takes us this evening. And I read a story. A lot of folks are not into the club scene as much anymore as it used to be. At what time? Back in the late 90s, I used to go to the clubs and you would meet people. Nothing long term though. But now more and more folks are saying they don't even bother with the club scene. They find that you can't really meet people in the club scene. It's so loud and obnoxious. A lot of people are meeting people through hobbies or online. But let's walk west on King Street on this Friday night, where I need an umbrella because it's so rainy. Choppy's in the house. I love that name, Choppy. Hey, how's it going, Ann and Garvey? Welcome. Hope you had a good weekend. And it's pretty early, so I don't see King Street being that active right now, guys. I can't see my screen. I think I need to start wearing reading glasses when I live stream. What a bummer. What a bummer. Can't see worth crap. There's the Hyatt Hotel. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Apparently a lot of the hotels in Toronto in the downtown core are like tripling, quadrupling their prices for rooms per night when the FIFA event comes to Toronto this summer. I saw prices in the range of like $1,500, $2,000 a night for a stay in a hotel in Toronto for the, am I saying it right, guys? FIFA, the soccer games. Toronto's going to be having a few of those games here in our hometown. And if you can't afford those kind of prices, guys, feel free to call up the Pod Inn for one sleepless night. It's cheap, but if you don't value your sleep, it's a great option. It's just a great option here on King Street. Happy birthday to your mother, and it's so sad when you lose somebody, a mom or dad or a family member, and when their birthday comes around. Yeah, I feel so badly for you, Anne Garvey. What's in here? It's a hotel lobby. Some folks call this the theater district because of the Princess of Wales Theatre and Roy Thompson Hall. It's just west of me here. This is the Sutton Place Hotel, and this is their restaurant and bar. Here at King Street West. Maybe I'm the only one holding an umbrella now. I don't think it's raining anymore. It was too late. 2 for $4 breakfast special at Wendy's. Well, that looks nice. Limited time only. Cherry crumble frosty. Hey, how's it going, Ruth? You were the only girl. There were 5 of you, Kitty. In the middle? I hope I'm reading that right. Here at Blue Jays Way and King Street. Choppy, you cut your back lawn today. You must be in a nice warm part of the world if you can do that. I'm gonna keep walking here along King Street West, guys. I was gonna close up my umbrella, but something tells me as soon as I close it up, it might start raining again. So forget that. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna keep trucking on like we all need to do. I know the world is a bit of a downy brownie right now. But the snow has melted in the city. People are back on their bikes again. I was thinking of riding a bike today too, but it's still a bit too cold for me right now. I'm just like, I was going to ride a bike downtown. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll take the transit. And as soon as I got on the subway, sure enough, medical emergency at College Station. And I was like, I better go take a different route from Yonge. And shout out to Sweatpants Joey's. My condolences, sir, of your father's passing. And what a great tribute you did for your father. Going to some of your favorite places in honor of your father. Sweatpants Joey's. Check him out, guys. He does food reviews and just a really down-to-earth, no BS sort of content creator. Not like me. No drama, guys. No drama for Sweatpants Joey's. It's all about the sweatpants And the food as it should be, guys, as it should be. Hey, how's it going, Dave Jeff? Niagara, New York. So good to see you, my friend. Sorry guys, I'm just going through some of the chats. Don't want to miss. You came from a pretty big family, Kitty. 2 older, 2 younger boys. That's a big family, Ruth. So I am on King Street, guys, and I'm making my way west. I don't want to walk too far west because when I do that, I pass the point of no return. I'm probably going to make a right somewhere around here. If only when I keep walking along King, sometimes I walk so far west that I can't seem to make my way back over to Queen. Although I would like to walk over to Parkdale tonight. I also want to show Ossington. So I'm gonna make my right now. Just walk through King Street. And if you didn't catch it earlier, guys, check out the CN Tower. You could barely see it when I started this stream because it is so rainy and cloudy this evening.
Usted me llega a avisar porque yo pensé que mandaba acá con el yo pensé que hoy vino ahí con el dinerillo, pero usted me avisa entonces yo bajar o algo así, no hay no
Thanks for hopping in, Elijah. Much appreciated, Elijah. And thank you so much, Skepa, for your generosity again this week. Much appreciated, sir. Oh, live music is good, but generally when I watch live music, like I sometimes watch it on YouTube, and Garvey, but sometimes, like, I prefer to be actually there in person for live music. I know that Travel with Lisa MH put out a members video. She has gone to see a number of artists in Niagara Falls, and recently I think she put I did see a notification for Boy George. Anybody from the 80s would know Boy George from the Culture Club. Come a chameleon. So I'm definitely going to check that one out. Travel with Lisa MH. as I make my way north here on Spadina. I might close up this umbrella. The reason I have to keep stopping, guys, is in order for me to check the chats, I have to like stop, hold the umbrella, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't look like it's raining right now. It's kind of spitting. Oh yeah, Kitty Boy George. That was such the 80s. He was such an innovator for music at the time. Like, there was nobody like Boy George. And he had such a great voice, in my opinion. I really enjoyed him. I think I'm going to make my way over to Queen. And turn a... Oh, maybe I'll walk over to Dundas. Because I want to go over to Dundas and head west to Ossington. As I walk north on Spadina Avenue. Friday night in Toronto. And this is the fashion district. At one time, this whole area was known as the fashion district, where they made clothes. That's why it still says fashion building, even though I think it's like an office and residential units above. Bye, umbrella. I am had enough of you, Karen. And my umbrella's name is Karen, guys. Just west of me here is the Waterworks, one of Toronto's newest food halls. Choppy, you like the Boy George, eh? Dank deal, dank. Dank deal, the thumbnail. Gotta wait for this light, guys. It's a busy intersection. I'm not gonna be jaywalking around here. Although I do want to, believe me, I love jaywalking, and I know I shouldn't say that, but hate waiting. Yeah, Boy George did really well back in the 80s. And I think they had like one hit in the 90s. I forget what the movie was, but they did a soundtrack. I don't really want to get a copyright strike here, but I guess I'm going to erase it later. It's like Boy George sang the song, I know all there is to know. about the crying game. That was a great song too. Forget what movie that was from. Hey, Matt Doctor. Hey, how's it going, Jeff? Sing it. You and you alone, Ziggy. You and you alone. I know a number of people are like, please don't sing. Dale is always telling me not to sing. Can you not, lady? Could you please not ruin one of my favorite songs with your howling? Guys, I'm now here at Spadina and Dundas. Did I zoom in? Why is it so... I feel like I'm so close to these people on the corner. Oh, thank you, Choppy. It was The Crying Game. I think that was a good movie, too. I think I did see that movie, but I remember the Boy George song from it. Guys, I'm going to keep walking west on Dundas. Over to Ossington, shall we? I think I accomplished that, Kitty. I think I sang it bad enough that they can't recognize the song. All this construction makes the ground so muddy. Yeah, you mentioned that last live stream, Ann Garvey, that Environment Canada, and I think Transit Mobile Scooter confirmed that Environment Canada is not doing radio broadcasting anymore. I'm not sure about their sites or their internet sites, but I'm not qualified to do the weather. And then I would have a lot in common with the weather people, I would say, because they can't seem to get it right either. Here on Dundas Street West, guys, heading west. Toronto, Canada, on this dank Friday night in March. Oh, isn't that cute, guys? A little Care Bear with hearts. Can't wait to see Elvis sing and Michael Jackson too, and looking forward to it. Ann Garvey. If there's a celebrity I'm concerned about, if only he's from Newmarket, Ontario. One of my favorite comedian slash actors, Jim Carrey, apparently he went to, I think it was the Brit Awards last week or something stupid. And he did not look like the Jim Carrey we're all very familiar with. Like, looked like he had Botox. His face looked like baby's ass. It was so smooth. Some people are saying he was a clone or something stupid. I think it's him. I think it was Jim Carrey, and I think he's lost his marbles. So sad to see too, because I'm such a fan of Jim Carrey. So sad to see that he's fallen into that rabbit hole of getting your face done and all this cosmetic surgery that they all seem to be doing. They all look like aliens. Yeah, a lot of people, Kitty, were saying that perhaps it was a Jim Carrey clone because he looked and sounded like nothing like he has. But I think it was Jim Carrey. I think he's lost his marbles. But he is old, eh? And he's gone all Buddha or something stupid. Thank you so much again for your generosity. Transit Mobile Scooter, guys. Check him out. He does videos in regards to transit history here in Toronto, Canada, and looks as though he might be going and telling different stories in regards to accommodation and issues that affect those who have disabilities and accommodation issues. Thank you so much again, Transit Mobile Scooter, for your generosity. Yeah, you know what? Unfortunately, a couple of years ago, Jim Carrey, his girlfriend, I think she worked back of the house in Hollywood, like doing hair and makeup and things. And unfortunately, I don't know if I could say it on a live stream. I know a lot of content creators say unalived herself. So she unalived herself. And I think he took that really hard. And ever since then, he's like, some of what he said resonates, but then some of what he says is so out there. Just so sad to see some of the people you enjoy going south. I thought I saw you on the hill the other day. I love Jim Carrey on In Living Color. And there's some old video footage of when Jim Carrey was coming up through the comic ranks, and man, he's great at impersonations like nobody's business, guys. If you want to have a good laugh, just Google or YouTube Jim Carrey old comedy and videos will pop up. Really takes your mind off a lot of bullshit that's happening in the world. And it leaves a lot of us feeling very frustrated, I would say. I know I am. Not much you can do about things happening. Sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath and let it go. Just accept some things as they are. I don't know, guys. I'm not Oprah. I don't know. Oprah's always pissing out some BS. Oh, yeah. Dumb and Dumber, Ziggy. Great movie. What is this store? What am I looking at? As I continue west on Dundas, guys, across the street, the now defunct, the Velvet Underground, one time a very popular club here in Toronto, Canada, where I'm live walking now on this Friday night, rainy night in Toronto. Thank you everyone so much for joining. To all my mods, to all my Double Dam members who stood by me, thank you so much, George Howard, for your comment last week. Much appreciated, George Howard. from Chicago. Thank you so much. I'm gonna keep walking along Dundas, guys, over to Ossington. Where's the dank? Where's the dank? Young? Look around, man. Or lady. Look how dank it is. It's a dank night. Look at the rain, the clouds. You couldn't even see the CN Tower. It's cold. It's wet. The world is problematic and just a whole bunch of dank things going on. Friday dank night. Thanks for joining, Young. I like to say you came to the right place, but I'll let you be the judge of that. I'll let all my viewers be the judge of that. Exactly, Ziggy. We don't have any snow. Spring is just a stone's throw away. But I think this summer, I'm not really going to be complaining about the heat. I think this past winter, it was so cold that I think, let's see how long I could go without complaining about the heat this summer, guys, because this winter was rough. It was rough in Toronto. So cold. Can't wait to be running around in a tank top looking for my next popsicle. Here outside of Shant Baba. I think it's a Buddha place. That's very nice. Better get out of there. Pump up the jam. I know that's that song. It sounds like a techno song from the 90s. Cheryl's Caribbean cuisine. Ooh, that shrimp pasta looks good. Why does that lady want to get in front of the camera? You got a whole sidewalk behind you, girlfriend. You and everybody else, Ruth. Nobody's a fan of winter on my channel. I would say about 20% of us love winter. But the rest of us are like, bugger off already, winter. Bugger off. There is the Value Village Boutique here on Dundas and Bathurst. And I know they got security guards in there. I'd like to show you guys what they mean by boutique. Maybe I can. I'm not seeing a security guard there. I'm not really willing to take my phone off its gimbal, but perhaps I can get away with going in there with my gimbal to that Value Village Boutique. And it's a secondhand store here in Toronto, and they call it a boutique, but it's literally the same shit, different day. It's like any other Value Village in Toronto, like secondhand goods. They just put more of their high-end labels in here. And if you don't know my channel, Once Upon a City, I love thrifting. I love it. I don't have the kind of money to be thrifting anymore, nor do I want to, because I just seem to collect a lot of garbage. I don't really live around here. Pogo. But yeah, I've grown up in Toronto. And more, Toronto's... I don't know, guys. I always go down in nauseam. I keep saying the same shit over and over again. Must bore you guys. So anyways, let's see if I can get into Value Village Boutique here at Bathurst and Dundas. I'd like to show you inside, give you some sense of what the boutique Value Village is if you've never seen them. There's a couple in Toronto. You will find a number of these secondhand stores. They are for profit. I generally don't like shopping in Value Village because it is for profit, and there's so many better secondhand stores in the city that you could be supporting, like the Salvation Army or the, what is it called? The thrift store over on Front Street that supports the Covenant House for unhoused youth. But this place here, they claim to do some charitable work, but mostly it's not for profit. So I'm looking outside of the window of this Value Village boutique, and I would highly say that these models are probably wearing the best clothes inside of the boutique. Like, they have like higher name brands like Tommy Hilfiger and okay, let's see if I can get away with going in here. I'm not confident I can. I'm not confident, but yeah, what's the worst that can happen? They tell me to leave? Okay, I'm going to be quiet right now. So this is the Value Boutique over at Dundas and Bathurst Street, guys. And as you can see, this is what they offer. Not much different than what you will find in a regular Value Village, a secondhand thrift store here in Toronto, Canada. There's a clock, and they got clothes, mostly brand name clothes here inside a Value Village boutique. I generally don't come to this one. I think I came here last summer, but they have a lot of more label, like look at that, $23 for used shoes. What's that? $32. $32. Oh, those are nice shoes, guys. What are these? And they're selling these for, wait, there's no sticker. Wait, there is a sticker. Let's see. $27 for these. They're almost brand new Uggs, guys. They're almost brand new. So I think this place probably has more stuff, more inventory than other Value Villages, because the other Value Villages I've been to, a lot of the items I see you can file under G for garbage, but some of the stuff looks almost brand new here. Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. And they also have an upstairs, guys. So how about I take you upstairs through this Value Village? And they always make the ladies go upstairs. Why do the ladies have to go upstairs? And I use that term loosely for myself. Ladies. Always make the ladies. The men get their clothes downstairs, and the ladies always gotta hike it upstairs. Talk about not fair. I want my stuff downstairs like the boys. Like the boys. So as you can see up here, they have clothing, discounted clothing. So let's give you some idea. Look at this sweater, guys. It's from Denver Hayes, which is a popular name brand. And this here would run you $10. That's fair. That's fair. I don't need a sweater like that. It's too neutral for me. It's too neutral. I need something either. I'm really into blues. And they got this little section here. And you can look down at all the for-profit clothing they sell here at the Value Village Boutique. So there you go. I finally did it. I finally got in here. I know the boys are like, God, get out of that store. Get out of that store. I didn't come to this channel to watch you thrift. I didn't come here to watch you thrift. So let's get out of here, guys. Let's see if I can make a beeline. And I'm going to go back the way I came. If only there's 2 associates by the front door. And I'm just going to walk out like nothing happened. You didn't see nothing, guys. You didn't see nothing. And, oh, isn't that cute? I love these little doodad things, but I got so many of them at home. Back out to Dundas and Bathurst, guys. I'm going to make my way over to Ossington. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Oh, George. George, I don't want that getting out to anybody. I don't want anybody knowing. Thank you so much for your generosity, George Howard from Chicago. So good to see you, sir, on this Friday night. Hope you had a good week. Thank you so much for your support, George, and for everyone who's joined in this evening. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, George Howard from Chicago. Much appreciated, sir. Have a good night, Choppy. Deja. Yeah, I know. They're the ones, Deja, they're the ones calling it a boutique. And like I said, you can find that crap anywhere of any one of their value villages. You just got to be good at finding name brands, really. Like, I don't see myself coming all the way over here to thrift. Who did I miss, guys? Thank you, everyone, so much for joining. Sorry, I was kind of caught up in that. Carl and Karen from the Humber and everyone else who's joined, thank you so much. As I continue west along Dundas, guys. One of my favorite Tim Hortons, not. Right here. Is this it here? Bathurst? I don't know. I can't remember. Is this the Crazy Timmy's? I don't know, guys. It smells like piss. It must be. Yeah, it's the Timmy's without the chairs. It's the Timmy's without the chairs. I'm not going in there. I'm not desperate. I'm not that desperate for coffee. Hey, how's it going, Jacques? LV, good to see you, LV. Good evening. Take care, Choppy. Oops. What am I doing? Have a good night, Choppy. I don't think that one has any books, Carl. Yeah, perhaps, Mark. Perhaps that's why they make the ladies, using that term loosely, for myself, climb up the stairs. Italian sandwiches, Miko. Very fancy. Very, very fancy. I think the nightlife in Toronto is going the way of the cocoa bird right now, though. I notice more and more people aren't like going out as they used to, like to clubs or restaurants or that. Any number of reasons, but mostly I would say people are just trying to stay afloat right now and can't justify paying $100 for a nice meal. What am I missing, guys? Yeah, I hear you, Ruth. I hear you loud and clear. It's a tough go. But it's just so many things happening all at once. It's at times that you wake up and you're like, oh my God, what's going to happen now? But you got to keep the faith and just keep going. Just keep moving on. As I make my way west. Oh wait, guys, sorry, I am on Queen. Why did I say Dundas? I've been on Queen this whole time. I'm making my way west on Queen West. No, I thought I was on Dundas. I wanted to be on Dundas. I don't think you're allowed to bring in your own booze when you go into a place. I guess you could sneak it in, but what's the fun in that? Like, I'd rather just have people come over and just relax and I don't know. Carl. Oh, this is nice. I want to do that skeleton without getting that waitress in the picture. There it is. All you can do is find your meaning and passion in life. Usually it's something that gets you all excited. Once you do, the world is yours when you're pursuing it when you want. Exactly, Carl. If you love what you do, and if you're lucky enough to do what you love and make a living at it, you're literally living the dream. And as difficult as some of us have it in Canada or Toronto, where I'm live streaming right now here on a Friday night. It's a bit rainy, a bit wet. But we are the top 1% in the world, right? Like, even a minimum wage worker in Toronto is still living a way better life than someone who's living in some of these undeveloped parts of the world or where problems are occurring. So, like, you're very lucky when you live in Canada or are born in Canada. Oh, Canada, baby. A cooling bra, Mark. I've never seen that commercial, Mark. I do need, Mark, I do need a cooling bra. Hook me up. There's the heat. I'm burning up half the time. A cooling bra sounds like a A gift from the heavens. Even in the wintertime, sometimes I have to turn on my AC. I'm like, I'm burning up. Stick my head in the freezer. Good to see you, LV. Thanks so much again for joining, LV. There's a fortune teller up there, guys. I don't think they could tell me anything I don't already know. What's up there? Looks very fancy. Are all those lights a distraction? I think they are. Those lights will lead you to the psychic, and I'm not confident she'd be telling me the truth. Guys, look at this. It's Chucky. I can talk. He wants you. Oh, I thought it said he wants you for breakfast. No, he wants you for a best friend. Hi, Chucky. Guys, so creep. Oh my God, guys. I got down, but I can't get up. How am I going to get myself back up? I'm struggling here. Oh, negative. And of course I need help, but there's nobody around. Okay, guys, let me put the camera down. I've fallen and I can't get up. I've fallen and I can't get up, and I blame you, Chucky. I blame you. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's all good, guys. I made it back up. What I did is I did a little bit of a squat on the sidewalk so I could show you that Chucky doll. I don't know why I froze there. Get back up. I couldn't get back up, guys, but it's okay. Once Upon a City live here Friday night in the city. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I am on Queen Street West. That was too funny. Chucky did curse me, Ziggy. I blame Chucky for that. I was making fun of Chucky. And then I froze. Like every bone in my knee, all the bones in my leg froze. I couldn't move. That was weird. That was really weird. Here on Queen. Ice cream solves everything, guys. Halo Crunch. Great spot. In the summer, they sell the gothic black ice cream that they use coconut for. And man, it's good. I think I was doing a review on them a couple of years ago or something stupid. But it's just not that kind of weather right now. Can't really enjoy an ice cream in the rain on this dank Friday night in Toronto. And by the way, guys, tomorrow Toronto turns 192 years old, and there will be a birthday celebration at Nathan Phillips Square celebrating the 192nd birthday of Toronto. So we're getting up there. The city's still very young, and we're still sorting our poop out. There will be fireworks and I guess activities tomorrow. I gotta work tomorrow, but so I don't think I can make it to that event. But I know they do let off the fireworks, I think tomorrow at Nathan Phillips Square. I'm still on Queen. Hey, there's the 7-Eleven I was talking about the other day. Because I know Talentless Cooking did a review out in Calgary of the new Japanese egg sandwich. And I watched the review, guys. Like, I enjoy his reviews, but I don't think I'm keen on trying it. And it has arrived in Toronto. I'm seeing a sign right here. Japanese style egg style sandwich has arrived at one of the very few 7-Elevens here in Toronto. And they use milk bread. If you're interested in what that sandwich tastes like, check out Talentless Cooking. That's his channel name, guys. Food reviewer out in Calgary. Yikes, that guy's turning. Here we've got a nice little restaurant, not too many people. The deals are good though, look. Kitchen's open late, $5 for drinks, $10 for pizza. It's a March promotion. Thank you so much, George Howard, for the birthday celebration happening in Toronto tomorrow. 192 years, almost at that 200 mark. Kitty, I think that Japanese sandwich is... It's because they're used milk bread. I think that's what makes it Japanese, is the milk bread they use with no crust. Across the street from me there, guys, is Trinity Bellwoods Park. A very popular park here in the Queen West neighborhood. And I ate a little chicken sandwich. Ruth, you just read off all the schools I went to. It's every single school I went to, Ruth, outside of one's missing, Parkdale Public School. So I went to Parkdale. Then I went to Norway Public School in the Beaches area. I didn't go to Fairmount because my parents moved out to Scarberia. So I went to Robert's Service out in Scarborough. And then I came back to the East End, went to Malvern Collegiate, then Monarch. So you named almost all the schools I went to, Ruth. On average, the rents are coming down in Garvey to rent an apartment in Toronto. I think a junior 1-bedroom run you about $1,650, and a 2-bedroom it is about $2,200. It could be wrong, but it's in and around that. There's Maddie's Patties. I know Sweatpants Joe Eats said they make a great hamburger in there. I still have yet to go in there and try one. Trinity Bellwoods Park. Jeff, so good to see you, Jeff. Right here at Queen and Strawn. I guess I could cross the street. I kind of want to cross the street. There's still some snow in this park here. This used to be the entranceway for Trinity College, and they have kept it, the facade of it, which leads you into Trinity Bellwoods Park. And there's still snow on the ground here in the park. What do I do for a living? I hustle. I hustle my butt. Right now I'm working in the hospitality industry. Jerry. And with the economy not working out, hours are not coming, but I'm still looking for other employment, guys. Sally never gives up. It's one of my better qualities, I guess. Some would say it's one of my worst because they're like, God, when is she going to disappear? Tired of seeing her face. But I never give up, guys. Rolling with the punches. That's what I'm doing. I'm rolling with the punches. Here in Toronto, Canada. I feel bad for young people, though. It's so hard to get a job. Like, at least I got my foot in the door, and I'm trying to leverage myself from the inside, but I can't imagine what hell it would feel like if I was trying to get some sort of employment in this city right now. It's very competitive, and a whole number of theories behind what's going on. Look at this little cute place. Exactly, Kitty. Thank you so much, Kitty. I'm not like not as positive. My best friend's been sending me positive affirmations. You know who you are, Dale. You know who you are, Dale. Like, stay positive, stay hopeful. Some days it's easier said than done, guys, but like Kitty said, just keep going forward, keep trying. And if you fail, keep going. And eventually the door will open. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, I like this patio. It's enclosed. Look how nice that looks. I try, Cam. I try, but I'm not saying every day is a good day. I try to do those positive affirmations when I leave the house. But by the time I get off at Yonge and Bloor to switch over to the line 1 for work, anywho. Across the street from me here, guys, is the Candy Factory Lofts. It used to be a candy factory, actually. I don't know what candy they made, but they did turn it into lofts. They're quite nice, actually. It looks like they got high ceilings. Let me zoom in up there. I hope they're not doing anything nefarious as I look through their window. Oh, that looks pretty. It looks like they're having a wine tasting event in there. Thank you so much, Dave. You've always been so supportive, Dave and Bangor, Maine. Thank you so much, Dave. Having some wine tasting event. Cheese. Do they have a charcuterie board in there? Nope. They're eating bread. Bread and wine sounds like a nice little get-together amongst the ladies. Julie's Bistro is packed. Lots of folks in there tonight here on Queen Street West. Exactly, Ann. Everybody's struggling. Everybody... It comes down to that old saying, like, if you found out what other people's problems were, if you threw your problems into a bucket with everyone else's problems, you take your problems back and think you were lucky. So, yeah, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm pretty blessed. I have my health. And I live in one of the best countries in the world. Oh, Canada, baby! People behind me are like, wow. Wow. That lady lost in the sauce. No, I just love Canada. Just so lucky to be here. As I make my way along Queen. What's that guy doing? Why are you honking at me, sir? I'm on the sidewalk. I gotta light something anyway, so let me turn the camera on. This guy maybe accidentally honked. We'll see. We'll see. It's a Land Rover, guys. It's a Land Rover. Yeah. Anyways, he's got a little person with him, so that's enough for me to say, I'm out of here. You really enjoy live music, Anne? Guys, I'm almost at Ossington, funny enough. Doesn't feel like it took me that long to get here, but... Hey, Dave in Bangor, Maine, man. If you need a hand with anything, just send me an email if you need anything. Let me know if you need anything. I know a lot of us really are cheering you on, Dave in Bangor, Maine. I would really love to see Dave in Bangor, Maine really grow in terms of his channel, guys. If you could check him out, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Showing us his neck of the woods. Kind of want to stay in Parkdale this evening, and I don't really... Hey, there's Kermie. Hell no, Ann. Hell no, Ann. No way. Just even the way that Canadians... The way that we feel in Canada about our fellow Canadians, I would say is much different than the way they feel about each other in the United States. We have health care, Anne, and I know how much that upsets you, Anne. Perhaps you've had some really bad experiences, Anne Garvey. And I get that, Anne. I get it. I've had issues too, but I ain't gonna go broke if I get sick. I ain't gonna lose my house if I get sick. Or if one of my loved ones gets sick, I ain't gonna have to take out a massive loan and sink. In Canada, you might have to wait, guys, but healthcare is free here in Canada. And some people call us socialists, but I like to say we care about each other. That's what it's called, caring about each other. As I've made my way to Ossington. Yeah, hell no, kitty. Hell no. For a number of reasons.
Where am I? This is Ossington.
You're on Ossington, sir.
Yeah, I'm from
Okay.
Rainy River.
Okay. You have a good evening, sir.
I just want to know where I am.
Oh, that guy was walking towards me, gave me a bit of the heebie-jeebies. He's asking me stupid questions now, guys. I'm gonna let him walk away. And I got nothing against my southern friends, but intrinsically Canadians are very, I don't know, I'm gonna lose that guy. He gave me the willies. It's like invading my personal space a bit there, and I didn't feel comfortable. So how about I head north on Ossington? Yeah, I don't think you heard what he said to me at the end, Kitty. It just made me feel very uncomfortable. I don't want to make him look bad. I think perhaps he has some issues. KMH is just right there on the corner. So, in any event, I'm going to walk north on Ossington Strip, which has a lot of restaurants and cafes. It's got a nightlife here. I think this 8 Variety convenience store has been closed for a while. I haven't seen anybody inside of here. Yeah, exactly, Mark. I think a number of us are. I turned 50 this past year, and I guess you trigger something with the health system because they want to do everything on me now. Like, perhaps I'm going to share too much information, but like they're doing a breast cancer screening, a colon screening for cancer, and then they want to do what is it? Ovarian cancer. I got all 3 letters within weeks of each other, and I still haven't made any appointment yet. I guess when you turn 50, they're like, okay, time to start checking you out for all these things, lady. And then you got to start worrying about what your cholesterol is and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, exactly, Ziggy. That's why I said, you know what, I'm just going to make a walk north here on Ossington rather than play the whack-a-mole, whack-a-dingai on Queen in Parkdale. Just rather not. And this is pretty interesting little neighborhood, Ossington. But it is raining, so there's not much foot traffic. But no doubt some of these restaurants already have guests inside of them, being Friday night.
I'm really scrapping which one caused the other. Non-fungible tokens.
No, I'm not afraid at all. Like, I'm not afraid at all, Ziggy. I just really have no time. But I gotta make time, right? Like, if you don't have your health, it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you don't have your health, you know what I mean? The best cabano in town, La Cabana. And I know you're being serious. You're cracking me up, Ann. You're cracking me up, Ann. And I'm not a fan of horse dewormer, but I do take your advice, but I don't think I'm in the mood to deworm. I'm kind of the type of person, guys, who like, I wait till I feel off, and right now I feel okay. Toronto.
You know what I did here?
Thank you everyone so much for joining me this evening. Friday night in Toronto, rainy night. Check out the beginning of my stream where I was looking at the CN Tower, guys. You could barely see it because the clouds were covering it. And I'm now at Ossington, walking north. Oh, who's making that weird noise? I'm gonna get around the corner and let the weird noise person go by. Let the weird noise person go by. It was that guy there. Here on Ossington. Oh yeah, see the bars are full already, guys. Yeah, if you have any health concerns, like Ziggy said, like Kitty said, if you have any health concerns, perhaps speaking to a physician or a walk-in clinic, a medical professional. Don't Google for your doctor, guys. Don't be Googling your doctor. Should be on a case-by-case basis. Although I am known to Google sometimes, or a lot. But you should go speak to a medical professional if you have any concerns with regards to your health. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, there's not much foot traffic here tonight on Ossington. At all. That's what I mean by dank. That's what I mean by dank. Linny's. Oops. It is Friday night, Ziggy. Friday night in the city. Toronto. As I make my way to the corner of Ossington and Dundas. Not tonight, dear. Not tonight, dear. There's a record store. Already shuttered for the evening. Oh, I also read they're like turning the lights down in restaurants to give it an ambiance, but a lot of Torontonians are complaining that it's just too damn dark inside of restaurants. I can't even see their food. But I like the ambiance in there, that's for sure.
You want to check it out? Yeah, the bar's like that.
You have a good night, Ruth. Thank you so much for joining, Ruth. Taco. How about I walk west along Dundas here? Just walk through Ossington Strip. Not much to see tonight though, guys. I probably would be lost. I would definitely be lost, and I would say I would be lost. If I'm not familiar with the town or city, I definitely would be pulling out my Google Maps. I'm gonna keep walking west here, guys. I think this is Little Portugal. What is Little Portugal here? These curtains. This place is called the Burger Republic. Interesting name. Hey, how's it going, Neville 6000? Yeah, exactly, kitty. Yeah, let's do this little jaunt here, shall we? Lots more activity happening along this little stretch than there was on Ossington. Thanks for that, Neville. Thank you so much, Neville 6000. Much appreciated. But I am continuing to walk west here, guys. A lot more action along this stretch than there was over at Ossington. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. And Easter isn't too far away. What is that, a rooster? What is that? It's like a rooster or chicken or something. Hey, how's it going, first and last? Good to see ya. Still walking west on Dundas. Damn it, guys, look. There's another 7-Eleven over there. So I've passed 2 7-Elevens in the West End. You never see a 7-Eleven anymore. This is an odd little place. It's a banh mi sandwich place right attached to the laundromat. Hey, how's it going, forecast? Good to see ya. I wouldn't blame anybody if they didn't want to come out in this dank weather tonight. It's definitely not a good night to be walking. But in a couple weeks, it'll still be light out right about now, I do believe. Summer, spring's coming. Time to get your picnic basket ready. There's the second 7-Eleven. Yeah, they still do, Kitty. They still do have Slurpees. And the new arrival of the Japanese egg sandwich on milk bread. Dover Court is here. So I make my way over to Dufferin. Yeah, definitely, Kitty. You'll have to try out one of those Slurpees. They're so colorful, and they're still reasonably priced. Look at this waste of property, guys. There's nothing here. I guess this used to be a fitness place or something. They're long gone now. They are long gone now. Gotta cross the street. Here, walking along Dundas Street West towards Dufferin. Oh, you live in Alberta? I think you mentioned that before, first and last. Hey, how's it going, James? Good to see ya. Happy Friday to you too, James. I like to say you missed all the excitement, James, but I think my thumbnail, I think I nailed my title right today, guys. Dank. Okay, I'm not waiting for the light. I'm just going to cross. But I am in the West End now. Started this walk over by Bremer, where the Sky Dome and Tower are. Oh, look at this, guys. They have a knitting club. Knitting is so relaxing. I haven't knitted since I was like 14 or 15. So I don't think I'd even remember how to do it.
He doesn't know his culture. That's the biggest thing. Like, he'll go to some parties here, but yeah, I used to just use it. Like, we'll go to parties.
I like to try a live stream where I don't say nothing at all. Starting now. Just enjoying the scenery. I don't mind walking and when it's weather like this though, guys. I really don't, because I find you get more space, less people. Look at that. Oh, those lights. So Toronto turns 192 tomorrow. And what's kind of frightening, guys, is nobody wants to be the mayor of Toronto for the next election. I heard John Tory has bowed out because he doesn't want any BS about his family or his personal life, rightly so. And then I heard a couple other people saying they don't want to run for mayor. And so right now it looks like it's Brad, some Brad guy. I should know his name because he is a representative of the East End of Toronto, where I am. And Mayor Olivia Chow, looks like Mayor Olivia Chow might be pulling in another win here, guys. She might be in charge of Toronto. It's quite concerning, though, that a lot of people don't want to run for mayor. Should I throw my name into the lottery for mayor, guys? Do you think I could put Toronto back in order? I doubt it. Toronto's in a real kernuffle these days, a real kernuffle. You need superpowers to be in charge of this city right now, and Olivia Chow seems to be doing okay. She wouldn't be my first choice for mayor, but apparently she's my only choice for mayor of Toronto. So I guess I have to go with her. Till a contender steps up and says, you know what? I can do something great with this city. I can do something great with this city. And Toronto so deserves to have something great happen, guys. We've been in evolutionary mode here in the city with so many ideas, and some shovels are going in the ground, but yet we still are stagnating. But I really hope for Toronto's 192nd birthday tomorrow that bigger and better things will happen for this city. Yeah, exactly, James. Totally. Yeah, I don't know what the hell Doug Ford is doing now, Karen. He's just making a mess of Toronto. I think he hates Toronto. I really do. I think Doug Ford dislikes the city and renters. Sadly. Where the hell am I? Am I at Gladstone? Let me make a call, guys. An old relic from the old days. A phone booth. No phone there. Can't be making a call there. And I've arrived at Dufferin and Dundas. Let's go north here, guys. Let's keep going north. What's this? Lots of young people standing around here.
I'll use his real name because the joke's not working.
I don't know what's going on here. Lots of folks. Is this a school? St. Anne's Parish Hall. Perhaps there's an event in there tonight, and that would explain everyone standing around here. So I make my way north on Dufferin. What is that girl wearing? What is that girl wearing? It looks like she's walking around in her leotards. Something wrong with her, guys. Something wrong with her. it going, Sandy? Good to see ya. Yeah, it's pretty busy, Ziggy. I think there's like some event happening inside of that hall there. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to zoom in so much. Like I said to James, Sandy, I don't think you've missed much. It's been a dank walk here. Dank walk. As I make my way up to Dufferin and College. Oh, thank you so much, Sandy. That's going to be one hell of a coffee, Sandy. Thank you so much, Sandy. Thank you so much for your generosity again, Sandy, and your support, and for everybody who's joined in this evening. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you so much, Sandy. And George Howard and Transit Mobile Scooter, and to all my mods, to everyone else who's joined in this evening. Much appreciated, guys. It really is. It really is nice support, and you guys watching and supporting me, and thank you guys so much. It's really my viewers, and it goes hand in hand. If I don't got viewers, well, there's no channel, really, right? So thank you guys so much. I'm walking north on Dufferin Street, just really a stone's throw from the Dufferin Mall, a very popular mall in the West End, one that's actually thriving, not like Woodbine Center. Although I do want to go back out to the Woodbine Center Mall, perhaps on a weekend, because I got a number of comments from people who watched that video, and they were saying that it's busy on the weekend. So perhaps if I have a free moment on Sunday, maybe I'll go out there and see if I can live stream. Perhaps there's people there, and I know March break is coming for the little people. We'll see, guys. No promises. Here at Dufferin and College. Thank you so much, Sandy. Guys, I think I'm going to wrap this baby up, put a nice little bow on it right here at the corner of Dufferin and College. Like I said, started the stream off over by the CN Tower on this dank evening. Thank you to all those of you who've stood by me, shared some time this evening. Thank you, George Howard from Chicago. Transit Mobile Scooter, Sandy, Kitty MZ Canada, Ziggy, James Cash, Dave in Bangor, Maine, my friend. Raymond, if you're watching. Tom, if you're watching. Diva Tequila, thank you so much for joining. Hey, that says James on it. Or Jams, sorry, Jams. Thank you everyone so much for your generosity this evening. I hope everyone had a great week as best we can. Trudging along, and thank you everyone so much for joining on this Friday night. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Hopefully I see you again this weekend, but we'll see. Thank you so much, Forecast and Garvey, Kitty MC Canada, good night. Good night, Dale. George, good night, George Howard. Pam, Karen from the Humber. Check her out, guys. She has a channel. Karen from the Humber. Dave in Bangor, Maine, guys. Give him a shout. Ab, good to see you, Ab. To all my new subscribers. And if I missed you, it wasn't intentional. First and last, thank you guys so much. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take life in strides. Like Kitty said, roll with the punches, guys. We're rolling with the punches. Thank you guys so much. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Thank you so much, George. Have a good night, everybody. Flipping it around. Take care, everybody.